glitter bulbs. It's Monday morning. And Monday morning would seem to be almost just another manic Monday. But no, it's once again Motivational Monday. Because it's my day on Brain Jerk Entertainment. That's right, boys are lighting it up. Usually 11:30 my time, so whatever that is your time. I will be guest co-host on today's show, and on Mondays I co-host on the show. Good morning, Stock. How you doing, honey? I'm here. I have created a type of masterpiece yesterday online. I wanted to do it online to paint for everyone to paint along or watch with me. But yesterday I left it drying. There was 3 layers. This was very, very dark brown. This was the blue, and this is a darker blue. And then I added last night, when it wasn't quite dry, I added my houses, and it wasn't dry, so I had to put it down and walk away from it. And when I walked away from it, I realized it was missing the stars and the moon and a lot of detail. So I added the stars and the moon. Stars and moon look pretty good. Right now, I'm adjusting the watercolor and the shading on the sand. Because the sand, it looks good, but it doesn't look sandy. It looks brushed. And I'm not a big brush. I like to see your brush strokes, but I don't want to see them. It has to be like sand in my book. If I'm painting a beach, I would like to make some sort of sand color. So, as I said yesterday, I was low on brown paint, but when you goes like a ketchup bottle and flicks it, make sure your cover is on tight, and you could do it like you do a ketchup bottle and just go swing your arm down in a hard motion, and it will bring all the stuff that was up here to here, and you'll get a little bit more, a little bit, enough, just enough. Yeah. And I have fatty rolled. So I'd like to get some details now. The whole entire canvas. Oh, I'm so glad that was dry. I took a big chance on swiping my hand upward. But yesterday I could not have done that. It was pretty thick in the middle. The paint was. So now the paint is all good. I'm going to smoke a joint and I'm going to finish the painting. I'd like to get some details up in the windows of the houses. Not many, because it is far away. But I may shade it in orange for just to say that there's a light going on. Like that there's light coming out of the houses. Because it is nighttime, right? And I don't want it just to be colors of the house. So I will color those in. The doorways and the windows. I'll be coloring them in this morning. And I will be shading the shit out of the blue and brown. It's almost like this is the well-beaten path. I like how this turned out in the middle, which is like a faux pas, but it's a happy accident. I need a lighter. There we go. I did have everything with me. I gotta go. Head and ready for school. Good enough? No worries, my dear. Enjoy your day. We got a bit of a snowstorm happening here till Wednesday. 45 centimeters. It's going to be enough. It seems light and fresh right now. So I'm getting ahead of the game. Keeping my steps shoveled off. Oh, I didn't put out the garbage because it was only one bag and it's going through snow. So I said I will wait till next week and I'll make sure there's a pack. Right? It's not going to kill us. It's only one bag. It's only me. It's not sitting here in my kitchen like it was for 2 days. So I like how this is starting to come together. I want to put some motion into that, into the pathway. So I'm going to try and like work some feet in there, maybe a few distinguishable feet prints after I get the shading right of the sand. So I am liking how this is coming together. If you want to have a look, I made the Starry Night up top, and then the sand or the details in the houses. I'm not done the house yet, or the whole picture is not done yet. It's mid masterpiece. And it's very exciting because I can see what I want it to be like. And that's exciting. I know. So I'm here going to smoke this doobie before I get it soaking. I'm going to rotate that now. How's everything going, boys? Good morning, Fur Monster. I am working on my masterpiece. It's dry. I took a real big tense and I swiped up. Oh, it's stuck to the... Hold on. All right, it's stuck to the easel right now, but I'll turn it around. Not too bad. It's not done yet. I got to add some details to them houses and the bottom here. Like, I'd like to shade in. I'm going to take out the coral. Because we don't have coral here. We don't. So, but this could be like across the beach from one of our beaches. And this is going to be all background and lit. Like, it'll be illuminated. So I'm going to have like a light in each window. It's going to look like just a normal natural light from each window. But where it's nighttime picture, it's going to look epic. And it's going to like... So when I'm done with it, all this is going to be shaded right. I'm going to have a few set in footprints on the beach. And I'm going to get rid of the coral. The coral kind of looks too much. And I like too much, but it's too much. So I have Blaza. That's for my blue, my brown. And I'm shading in the brown with the yellow to make an actual sandy beach look. Because that's a little too brown for me. It does kind of look like wet sand, but that's not wet sand. You know what I mean? So, getting it on, burning one. It's going to look decent when I'm done with it. I had everything put away and everything cleaned up, and it was probably like 10 to 11 last night. I was up later than I usually am. And I said, fuck it. I took one of these empty ones, and I threw on the white. Hey, Miss Dannyland. And I threw on the white, and I started tip, 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 tip. And when I tipped too much, that's where the moon went. Yup. It was a bigger tip. So it don't look too horrible, boss. Can you see it? Yeah. Once it's done, hey. Hello. Nice to meet you, my dear. Welcome. I'm here painting my piece and having a cup of tea, smoking a big doobie. It's kind of like a morning thing for me. I am co-hosting this morning on Brain Jerk Entertainment. But before I do that, I have some shading and shit to put in on this. So I'm going to leave a little bit of my brown to the side for the fine details of a defined, I want to say, 2 sets of footprints or 3 sets of footprints. Maybe we'll do 3 sets of footprints. Like, yeah, we could do 3 sets of footprints. And I'll put 3 sets of footprints, one here, and one there. But this middle center is almost darker. I want to brighten that up a bit because it's kind of like wet sand. Brown is your favorite color? Nice. I have some brown sand working. It was very dark, but last night I fixed it and made it a little lighter. But as I'm looking at it, this is almost like a traffic area of the beach. So I may just lighten it up a touch and then add in some details of the feet. I'm actually doing some footprints. I may just do a quick little scratch and dent. So what a scratch and dent is for me is you take the top of your pen, your thing, and you just scratch it, right? It's not affecting your canvas, but it's showing you that's where you should paint. It's almost like cheating, but it's not. Okay? Because then you're not tracing it, you're just making it. You're still being the artist and creating the foot, but you know where the foot is. See me? Look, I'm putting it. Can you see that? Yes, you can. I'm putting the foot in, and one more foot on this side. Make sure they're on right and left sides now, boys, because you can't go walking straight like you could, but I like to have a little definition to the walk because I'm a big girl. I got to waddle. I'm a waddler. Yeah. So, brown is my favorite color. I like your energy, girl. Okay, don't be scared by my energy because it is quite the amount of extra. People tend to like it for a moment and run away from it the next. So I am not. I don't know how you managed to find me, but welcome. I'm just a little bit burnt. I'm crispy around the edges, I tell people. I'm a little doughy in the middle because I have a squished tummy. Yeah, I'm working on that though. I have been in recovery for over a year now. Still sober, knocking on wood. And painting is my jam. It's a very good passion of mine. I has a lot of fun doing it. In September, I even quit smoking and coffee. I don't know how I managed to quit coffee. Smoking, I could see it was a dirty, nasty habit. Coffee, I still think about coffee every now and then. But I'm okay with that. I like a good cup of tea now, though. But I limit it on the caffeine because it's they call me squirrely for a reason. Sorry, Tanya. I never meant to not tell you because I get very excited very, very fast. And caffeine was the jam for me, right? So by the time I was into 6 cups a day, maybe 12 cups a day, and I wondered why I was freaking out, like excitement wise. Like I've been squirrely since I'm 18 because I was very, very quick to do whatever I needed to do. Let's get it done. You know what I mean? Just like my paintings. But in the past year, I've learned how to slow my roll. And I gained a lot of friends that taught me how to slow my roll. And I could never say that I'm capable of meditation. But this year, I managed to do some of it. I'm not doing like a lot of it, but I've used mindful a lot lately. And I'm learning patience through the virtues of God. Thank you. I thank Him every day. I do. And yeah, it's pretty much me in a nutshell. I have newly found love for myself. Only I forgets a lot of time to show myself love. Does that make sense to you? I do love myself, but I shits the bed when it comes to like taking care of. I was supposed to make myself a pedicure yesterday, and I get sidetracked by other things. So I didn't do my pedicure. So today I will be, before I does any kind of brain jerk entertainment company, I'm putting my feet in a readily, steadily secured foot bath with Epsom salts and peppermint because it makes you feel good. And that starts my week usually. I does that on Sundays because it's good for you. It takes you 20 minutes to soak your feet, and boy, do they treat you right for the next week. This is a good ass time. Hey, yeah. I don't know who showed you me, but you need to thank them because I am a good ass time. Like legit. I sings on Saturdays usually, in the evenings, but the times may vary. So I has people up and does karaoke. It's fun and we belts our guts out. It's decent time. And it makes me very happy. I noticed that in my times of sobriety and mental health, I needed to find my smile. And the things that I do, it helps me find that. Yeah. You can't count on anybody but you to make that moment in time. And there's where I find paint a very, very good thing. I was in a very good support group last year at some point. I'm out of that now, but I've met a lot of people and kept in touch with them. And brother told me, he said, "Squirrels, painting's your bag now. What do you want to paint?" And I'm like, "What do you mean? What are you painting?" He's like, "No. It's your bag. You can paint anything you want." He said, "You can take the painting and put your hand in the paint and smack it if you want to. Whatever you want to do." And that kind of turned me on a little bit. Not in like a creepy kind of way. Not in a creepy kind of way, but I do get a very weird sensation when I smell the canvas. It is the nirvana. Like when you peel off the labels here, peel off the wrap of your canvas and smell it before you paint anything. I tell you. It's like chocolate. So once I does my doobie, I am shading. And I'm here now, 18 minutes. It was great to meet you, Miss Tanya. You can come here anytime you choose. I hope you like and sub up and hit that bell because you won't see me if you don't. And you should see me because I'm pretty awesome. And I do have paintings and many done. And I know there's lots of people on here. So we should say hello. Have a blast with the shading piece. Yes. Happy V-Day, girlfriend. I am going to shade the shit out of that. I do have a lot of fun with shading, actually. More than I actually should. I know, it's weird. But that's okay. It do look better once I get it done. Miss Simply Wicked. Now you're coming here knowing I'm only here 20 minutes. You got 1 minute with me, Simply. I loves you. But I am bouncing after a minute. My doobie. Actually, I'll smoke my doobie. Happy Valentine's Day, sweetheart. Oh, I had a funny quote that I don't remember now. Shit. This is what happens when you smoke too much weed, people. You forget funny quotes. Because I was going to say, roses are red and violets are blue. There's no one sweeter than me loving you. That's it. Oh! I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Roses are red and violets are blue. There's nothing better than me loving you. I can be salty tea. Mm, if you don't know, now you know. Okay. Simply, here I got a picture made. Sick. Oh, wait now. I'm not doing it right. There we go. I'm just shading in the bottom and I'm getting rid of the coral like in like 5, 4, 3, 2 minutes. Sort of. 2 minutes, sort of. I love you back. I'm here 20 minutes now, boys. You know what day it is? I have the shirt on. I hope to see you over. I will be finished with this motherfucker by then. Yeah. I'm going to take my time though, and I'll be very mindful when I'm doing it because this is the final touches. I don't want to do no more touches on this because I don't want to overdo it. I got the feet print now sketched out for one feet print. I got to do the other set here. I'm going to do a deep set in the middle. I'm going to do a deep set in the middle. It's going to have wide feet. This one is. This one's going to be someone else. This one's going to be someone else. And we're going to go. I want feet, but I want them to line up. So they're walking in almost together. That's cool. That'll be cool. Right? So my feet are going towards it. Hey, Yeti, last night after I cleaned up all my crap, I ended up putting the stars and the moon in, Yeti, because I can't finish. When it's done, I want to do it right. I don't want to lose the stars at night. I don't want to lose the stars at night because those are shining bright. They were shining last night. I was like, I'm not going to bed until I finish. And I almost remembered because I went to overnight camp and we learned about this stuff. So I almost remembered all that camp. So I put it all up in there. Like I put the definitive stars in there. You just can't see them. I can, though. If you stopped and stared at it, you can. Because I can see the Big Dipper, the Little Dipper, and all the chummies. They're a little brighter, too. So you can see it if you looked at it. I don't mightn't have them all in there, but I had what I remembered. My teacher said in grade 12 or grade 11, he said, Shirley, if you ever out anywhere and it's a nice night outside and you ever wondered about how to get home, you follow the stars. The stars will point you in the right direction. You'll always know your ground by the stars above, he said. And he taught us all the constellations. There was probably a group of 50. 2 gym classes in grade 12 or 11 or 12. And I remember constellations. That was pretty cool. Hey, boys. What's on the go, everyone? It is a beautiful Monday morning. I'm a little concerned that this is not a non-caffeinated tea bag. This world is gonna be buzzed for fucking brain jerk. I can tell you that. She's gonna be buzzed for brain jerk. I'm gonna be like, I should take the big pour out because I can feel it. I really can feel it. It's wild. But needless to say, I've got a Dewey here to kill. I'm going to kill those paintings here, and once it's off the canvas, once it's off the machine, okay, Hey, there you go. Once it's off the machine, it's going to be a decent looking canvas. I'm getting rid of this color. I'm shading some of this. I'm adding footprints deeper. Getting rid of that side. Yeah, it's going to look decent. And I like the stars at night. I don't know about you. The stars at night are shining bright in the fields of Dover. Happy Valentine's Day to you and Mrs. Yeti, boys. Congratulations on your anniversary week. Great to hear. Great to see something like that. It's not often you get a chance to celebrate something like that, so cheers. Valentine's Day for me, I'm going to give myself some love and put my feet in that goddamn foot bath before I loses it. Because if I don't do it today, I'm going to be so crooked tomorrow. It gives me fucking wrinkles. And not even the right kind of wrinkles. It's the crumpy kind of wrinkles. So no crumpy wrinkles. I'm going to chill and put my feet in the foot bath. I mean, like, sabi. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do right now. Actually, after I does my painting. After I paint, it's foot bath. I'm going to love self-love too all day. I love it. Listen, girl, I'm telling you, if you know how to treat yourself right, you can then treat others right. You know? If you're there, and like I said, right now, my feet got knots inside of them from not doing this because it's been over a week. I usually does it on Sundays, and I missed last week. Not self-caring. So I had to care for myself. So foot bath. It's only going to take me 20 minutes. So if this takes me 20 minutes, the foot bath takes me 20 minutes, we're good to go for Brain Jerk. I'm not going to miss anything on Brain Jerk. Or my paint. My paints are like, bitch, shut up and paint. They don't talk to me. And you don't lick the paint, by the way. I've made the mistake by accidentally, because I do have a little bit of an oral fixation when it comes to painting. It's either my tongue is out or there's something in my mouth. Yeah, it's a little weird. I know. But it's the truth. You got me wanting to make some coffee. Girl, don't be talking. I was actually, where was I? Where I was, and I'm like, can we stop to Tim's? And someone said, you don't drink coffee. And I'm like, right. I said that. Oh, no. Where was the Sharon? Sharon came in. Sharon came in with coffee and an ice cap. And I'm like, she's like, that's friggin' Patty's. And I'm like, oh, I thought you brought me a coffee. She's like, you don't drink coffee. And I'm like, right. It's just a matter of taste now because I'm looking at friggin' bad foods on Skip the Dishes or whatever the fuck it is. It's killing me. I'm like, I've made it a mission to lose some weight and get healthy. I get up and do yoga. 5:45. 5:45. Whoa. That's early. That is early, Tanya Z. I do appreciate you coming here. Around this time is usually when I do be on. Maybe a little later sometimes. It depends on the timing of I usually has like a set routine that I'm trying to get handle on my YouTube content and my time here because I want to make my time mine, not somebody else's. And I know that sounds saucy, but I don't want anybody to think that it's saucy because I would rather be cool. 6:45 a.m. Nice. Well, it's 9:15, 18, 9:18 here today, right now. I mean, in Newfoundland, we have a half-hour time difference. Different in there's 3 different places masshole knows time differences really well. I'm not so much. Mine and 3 other places or 2 other places, he figured it out for me. I think there's one place in Australia, one place in the Philippines, and a me here in Newfoundland, on the island of Newfoundland, not Labrador. Labrador's with the Atlantic provinces. We are the most easterly point in all of North America. We're on the ocean. And we're getting a doozy of a storm followed by another doozy of a storm. I don't think it's that stormy out right now. I went out and shoveled my steps. So, but the coffee would be nice if there was no caffeine in it. I could drink coffee with no caffeine in it. But then what would be the point? So, yeah, I'm done, boys. I'm done, my doobie. If I lights it again, it's not going to light very well. It's a fine ass roach, I tell ya. My little jar of roaches are getting dandy. And this is what I do. I don't mean to take all your time today, but 31 minutes is plenty for me. I will hopefully see you again, Tanya Z. It was lovely meeting you. Thanks for Monster, Yeti Trading, Simply Wicked. Appreciate y'all coming out. Stock Explorer for Monster Grows. Y'all know where to find me. Squirrels World on Instagram. I don't have a picture because there's a lot of creeps on Instagram, and every time I put the picture up, people are calling or coming DM looking for if I got kids and if I'm two, where am I two, and how old am I? Fuck off. I don't have time for that. I didn't come here to hook into the next best thing. Okay, I already found it. It's me. Legit. I'm just saying, that's not me being conceited. I'm definitely not a conceited person. So I'm just saying. Anyway, I'm going to finish this painting and get my feet soaking before this bitch got to be on live TV land. Peace out. Nice meeting ya. Thanks for showing up. That counts. Bye. Oh, and glitter bombs, by the way. You'll find out it's a good thing.